Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Black Ink Crew New York season 7 episode 5. It's going down. So we find out that Herb is the mole. He is the snitch. He is the person that got the shop tore up and wrecked up in Louisiana and New Orleans. He is the mole and Alex hired him. So like, how would you find out that he's the mole? Because his resume would list his previous shops. So how do you know the shops were going to actually come after, you know, Black Ink New Orleans and attack their shop? Because he has to have them on their resume. And plus, Alex don't know how to hire somebody. Why did you leave Alex after hiring somebody? That should be Miss Kitty, and that should be Tati's job to hire somebody and do the background check. But how would you know if they did a background check that he was actually being hired to be the mole? Because he has to have previous experiences working in other shops, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess Sky was right that there was something wrong with Herb. Something was going down with him, that he ain't no good, and I guess she can sniff it out and she can smell it. This is all real, or if this is not just a made up plot, you know what I'm saying, to make Sky look like she's a victor in the situation, or if it's edited all different to make it look like, you know, Herb is actually the mole. But Herb is actually kind of like no good. He was on IG, you know, doing a review of last week's episode, talking about, oh, I punched her in the face. Look, I gave her a 1, 2, 3. I knocked off her wig. Like, yes, Sky was wrong from hitting you. She should have never hit you. She should have never hit you at all, because you don't put your hands on somebody and think they're not going to hit you back. But, you know, she hit you and you hit her back, but then, okay, you don't get online and start bragging about that you beat up a girl. What kind of whole shit is that? You don't get online and brag about you beat up a girl. And then what did you think was going to happen? If I'm chilling with my dudes and say I did some shady shit like Sky, then I hit somebody, my dudes are going to take care of the dude that hit me, but afterwards they're going to give me a tongue lashing and they're going to tell me I was wrong and I put my hands on nobody and I could have put everybody's life in danger. Because what if Herb had a gun on him? What if his people had a gun on him? But luckily they didn't, and the person that came where Herb didn't even help him fight, didn't even jump in, didn't even do nothing. Herb just got his ass whooped. He got beat the fuck down. You know, Teddy made sure he whipped his ass. C's was punching, C's was hitting, C's was doing everything. Security was jumping, and they straight dogged him, double teamed him, and it is what it is. Walter is acting all crazy. He looked like a skinny crackhead running through the streets yelling and screaming, "You hit my sister, you hit my sister." It's just like so crazy. But yes, Herb was on IG bragging that he gave Sky that 1, 2. Okay, you hit her, whatever, but you brag about beating up a dude. You don't brag about beating up a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, he got jumped. He got beat down. And that's just how it goes. Because, like, if you in the lion's den, you know, you either try to get yourself out the lion's den, or you just hella fight everybody that is. Because if I go on somebody else's territory and I get into an altercation, if I can leave that altercation, I'll leave before I can get jumped. Because usually that's what's going to happen. Because ain't nobody going to have no mercy on me. Ain't nobody going to be looking out for me. Because that's the other person's territory. So if you're going to swing on her in front of her dudes, then you know that it's time to fight, and your boy wasn't there to help you fight, and it just is what it is. But thank God nobody lost their lives. And women, please don't put men in that position where they have to fight, because they might fight somebody that got a gun or a knife. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your hands to yourself. If you don't hit nobody, you know, just don't hit nobody. You know what I mean? And like Teddy said, if the shoe was on the other feet, he said he would have went after a New Orleans dude and attacked them. He wouldn't have attacked a woman. And so they're really pissed about that, because they feel disrespected. How you gonna punch a girl? How you gonna punch Sky in front of us? And I think that we're not gonna do nothing, even though Sky's wrong. But, you know, they got to do something. They just can't let some dude just run up on her and hit her. They already got their shop vandalized and everything. So it is what it is. It was a competing shop that actually tore up Black Ink Shop. That's what I actually thought. I also thought they could have been the bartenders too as well. And I thought it could have been Herb. But then, you know, he was still chilling. So maybe the editing's all mixed up so we could see that, oh, everything's cool, because, you know, it is what it is. So Herb was, you know, hired to be the mole to see what's going on to tear up the shop. And Sky sniffed him out. So kudos to Sky for sniffing it out. So we got that going on. And so anyway, C's is mad. He's upset. He can't breathe. He's having like an asthma attack. He's huffing. He's puffing. He's huffing and he's puffing. He's huffing and he's puffing. And then you have, you know, Donna. She's putting a cold towel on his head, trying to calm him down, saying Sky's all right. She don't got no scars on her face. And then here comes Teddy. Teddy walks in and was like, yo, this motherfucker's outside talking shit because Herb is out there talking more shit. Herb is like, yeah, I got hit in the face, man. Go get the heat. Go get the heat. When someone says go get the heat, that means they ain't got the heat, because you know what happens? People automatically know to go get the heat, and they're gone and they come back. When you screaming out, go get the heat, you ain't got the heat. And that's why Herb and his boy was running up the street. C's came downstairs, Teddy came downstairs, and Walt, I don't know what Walt was gonna do. Walt is like a little chihuahua. He came down and talking about, man, somebody hit my sister, man, hit my sister in the face, man. And he's wilding out, going crazy, because you know he's drunk. And Walt, you shouldn't be drinking, because I thought you was gonna sustain from drinking. And so I guess we will be revisiting Walt being sober again. And so we have Sky. She runs in the house. She get these 2 big-ass bottles, because she's going to bust somebody over the head with these bottles, crack somebody's skull in, you know, with some shit that she started. But maybe if this beef didn't go down, no, they would have still found out who did it, because Miss Kitty's the one that actually found out that, you know, Herb was the mole, because she started showing people around the video. So if Herb was still working there, would she been showing the video? Or maybe the people wouldn't have said anything because Herb was around. So like, why didn't the people that she showed the video? So C's only showed the video to Ace and Herb, and Miss Kitty actually did her due diligence and showed the video around to everybody that was in, you know, the Black Ink shop in New Orleans while she was over there getting the shit together. Go, Miss Kitty, do your thing, do your job. That's why you brand ambassador, my friend. You look so cute too. You always look cute. And so we have that situation go on. So I was like, damn. And so they basically calm C's down, and C's is he's still huffing and puffing, trying to catch his breath. He's still upset. He's still mad. Sky's trying to calm him down. Sky's trying her best, because she was like, damn, she's even taking the blame for it, which she should, because she should have never punched him in the face. But I don't know if that would have never happened, would, you know, Miss Kit be doing an investigation? So anyways, she was like, you know, I hit him first. I shouldn't have hit him. But Herb did say that when he gave Sky that 1-2, her wig fell off. And he was just bragging and laughing about it. And it looked like when he was doing his IG situation video, he was actually in another tattoo shop. So it is what it is. So we got the executive producer coming in, talking about, C's, come down, go to a hotel. You got a lot to lose. You got a lot on the line. And Walt still's talking about what this dude think we pussy, what he think we scared, and all this other stuff. You know, Walt, he's amped because he got that Hennessy straight up in his system. And so then Mel gets back. So Mel gets back to 113, and the shop is all tore up. There's advertising on the shop, says Art to Ink, you know, on the shop, and she knows that that's Puma's shop, and she looks inside. The whole shop is trash. And then you know, Bay lets her know that, hey, listen, you know, I needed help from social media. So, you know, Puma came through, and, you know, Richard O'Shit came through, and they said they was gonna help, and they had tattoo artists, but they end up tricking me. End up being a big, wild, crazy party, and they trashed the shop. They had blow up dolls. They had women dancing upside down naked. They straight played C's. And if, you know, Richard cared about, you know, C's, he would have never let that went down. He was cool. He was down with that. But at the end, he's going to cry. Richard's always crying wolf. And it seems like Richard never has ever picked C's side whenever C's had a altercation or misunderstanding or beef with anybody. It seems like Richard never went to his side. But Richard's crying that he loves C's. C's did a lot for that motherfucker. A lot for him. He did more for him than he did for Walter. And he was like, you're my best friend. And you got Richard all crying. They even found out that his wife ain't shit or whatever. And he was going to still accept his wife or whatever. And, you know, even when I remember when Richard tattooed, I think Me Against the World, was it All Eyes on Me? Me Against the World. And he straight messed up the spelling. This is years ago. I was like, I can't believe this nigga did that. And I didn't know that at that time it wasn't showing that, you know, Richard was on drugs. I couldn't believe he couldn't spell against. And he messed it all up. I was just like, damn. So anyways, so Bay is telling Mel what's going on. Mel was like, oh my God, you let them both in. Cece's going to be pissed. He's going to be mad. He's going to be upset. Bay was like, I didn't know what to do. I was scared to end up playing me. They played games on me. It's all messed up and all this other stuff. And then Donna and Alex walk into the shop. They was like, and they let them know what went on in New Orleans, how bad it was, what went down, the shop getting vandalized, and the mole and the fighting and all that other good stuff. And C's is pissed. He's upset. He's mad. He's angry. And Bay was like, oh my God, like, ah, he's not going to give me a chance. And, you know, Mel's like, oh, shit. And so, you know, it goes down like that. So they're cleaning up the shop. So they did clean the shop. So it is what it is. I was just like, damn. And so, so then Sky comes in. Then Sky's still back in New Orleans with, you know, Teddy and C's and Miss Kitty and, you know, Tati. And basically she's trying to calm him down. It was like, it's my fault. It's my problem. You know, let's just get the situation under control. She's doing everything she can to calm down C's, because C's is ready to go street. He just wants revenge. He's just really pissed because he feels like he was violated too as well, because how you gonna do some shit like that in front of my face? He feels like if a dude tried to hit his daughter in front of his face, like, what do you think I'm gonna do, man? You think you could just do that in front of me and get away with it? Like I said, Sky should have never hit him first. It is what it is. But it goes down like that. But he was the most. So they get everything all set. Miss Kitty, she got the evidence. She got the information. And you have, what's his name, Ace, sitting there like, damn. Ace is like, I don't know what I got myself into. But you know what? I'm on a winning team, motherfuckers. I'm in with C's. Him and C's is cool. Ace is just like, yo, I'm down with the damn peoples. Ace is like, I'm in this to win it, baby. I know what I can do. Especially when they started filming in New Orleans. It's gonna be crazy. We don't see too much from the Atlanta shop, but like we did last season, I believe. And so, or the season before that. So anyways, moving on from that. And so now C's is upset and he's mad at Alex. He wants to take it out on Alex. Like, damn, how would Alex know? Like, chill out. Chill out on Alex. Alex wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, how he supposed to know? He never hired and fired motherfuckers. Like, come on. And it's not, that should have been Tati's job. She's the goddamn shop manager. If anything, it should have been Walt's job too. Isn't Walt like the assistant manager of the shop? So anyways, we move on from that. We get Alex. He meets up with his father. He finds out that his father has this disease, basically clogged arteries and things like that. That's really serious, where there's not no blood flow from his legs to his feet and whatever. And then ultimately it can lead to a heart attack. He could die and things like that. But basically he's going through surgery. But if you do have this disease that, you know, Alex's fathers have, I can't think of the name of it, but it's in a slideshow. You know, go see, you know, go check out Dr. Sabi, check out Dr. Africa, check out Phil Valentine, check out Dr. Jewel Pookums, and drink a lot of carrot juice, because carrot juice such circulation. Get organic carrots and at least drink a gallon of carrot juice a day. Here we go. Here's the carrot juice. Get organic ones and make sure you use filtered water, and you make your, you know, carrot juice, because it's good for circulation, getting the blood flow and open up the arteries. And follow that with, you know, beets. Follow that up with beets, and then you can follow that up with also with ginger. Always put ginger in everything, or just grind up some ginger, make juice out of ginger, and just put, like, anything you drink, anytime you drink something, you just put a shot of ginger in it, or some ginger in it, or whatever, because ginger is very good at killing diseases and bacteria, mucus and stuff like that. So anyways, and it's good for cancer too as well, and preventing cancer. But what Alex's father has is, it recommends a lot of exercise, no smoking, and changing your diet to a healthy diet. So anyways, his father goes to surgery. His father's good. There's no problem. We meet Alex's family. Donna promised to come. He asked Donna to come with him, and Donna does not show up. And then it seems like Donna's going to be meeting up with Mo again. Donna, I told you not to hurt Alex. He's a good young man that doesn't have a lot of baggage, that can change and can want to do things and learn things new from a woman, and be with a woman and be all different, and not be the same like he was in his previous relationship, because he's open to change. He's open to grow. He's open to have a relationship and respecting a woman too as well. So anyways, it seemed like Donna's gonna mess that up. Donna's glutton for punishment, and Donna doesn't know she has a good thing. But Mo wasn't a bad guy either. Mo was a good guy too as well. But Mo is not gonna be able to forgive her or trust her, so she might as well leave him alone, because he's always gonna think that she's cheating and she's no good, because what she did to him on camera and how she treated him. So you're beating a dead horse with Mo. So it is what it is with that situation. And so we got Sky. She got her little puppy. Her puppy's cute. She was like, she's the best mother. I ain't gonna even comment on her saying that she's the best mother. Not say nothing about that. And she get little boots for her little puppy. It's so cute. The little puppy couldn't walk in the boots. And basically she's missing Dez, and she hopes that Genesis will come around. And I believe in the mid-season, I think Genesis is going to come around, and Genesis is going to be on camera, because Genesis was real last season. He wasn't holding it back. And so we have that situation go on. And so, Donna, Bay, and Mel, they're in the shop. They're talking about the guys. Donna's talking about she liked the way Alex smells. Young Bay's talking about she smells Rob balls every time he come home. That's some nasty shit. And Miss Kid is just looking like, you bitches do too much. And then Sky walks into the shop. She's in the shop. She's like, hey, what's up, baby? And Mel's there too. Mel's there as well. And then basically they're asking Young Bae what's going on. And Mel was like, I'll tell you. And Mel's trying to get tagged in to snitch on Bae. I don't know why. But they're going to find out anyway. They don't need you, Mel, to snitch. You could have stayed in New Orleans after you found out your family member didn't want nothing to do with you and stood you up when your mama done warned you. You don't know racist people. You don't know people that hate because of skin color. Come on, this is 2008. You should have known them rednecks was gonna come and see you. So anyways, we have that situation. And so Miss Kit's there too as well. Donna's there. And so Bae dropped the beans. And she was like, Richard and oh shit came to the shop, because I needed help. I reached out to social media and it was a bad thing. Blase the third. And Sky's like, you better find another job. You're going to be on the unemployment line. No, she's not, because she got her own shop, baby. But we do find out that Rob is an electrician. I didn't know Rob was an electrician. Oh shit, Rob's an electrician in New York. He's making that cheddar, baby. So it's all good. And so then Alex walks in. He's not feeling too good. He got a customer because he found out the bad news about his father. And he's just sad right now. And he just wants to be strong and wants to hold it down because, he don't want no shit to go on that it ain't right with his father. He really want his father there. And his father's been bonding with his son Cam. And it seems like Alex is a good father. His son Cam is around and shit like that, and he talks about Donna around Cam, so that means Cam mom knows that Donna exists and ain't no beef or nothing like that, because she ain't on the tube acting up either, unless we're gonna see Alex's baby mother come on here and act up. They gonna really be pushing it. So anyway, C's walked in the shop and C's is like, where's Alex? Alex, come here. Alex comes up. He was like, what up, C's? What's going on? You interviewed that fucking Mo? You interviewed Herb? You hired that motherfucker? You did that? He's a Mo. He worked for the other shop. He vandalized the shop. Alex was like, yo, I didn't. How am I supposed to know? I didn't know. How am I supposed to know he was? I have no idea. And C's is yelling and screaming. Alex was like, yo, I ain't got time for this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shop. I don't give a fuck about none of this stuff. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care about what you saying right now about the shop getting vandalized. This Herb dude. I'm going back here and finish my client because I got a lot going on in my life. Man, I got some real ill family situations going on and I'm stressed. I can't deal with this. So Alex walks back like an OG. He had a little pep in his step when he told off C's. C's flipped the couch. Walt runs for the door. Like, Walt, what happened to you being bout it out there in New Orleans, ready to fight, yelling and screaming? You run into the door like a little scarecrow. I was like, oh goodness. And then as C's turn over the couch, he finds out, pamphlets and little flyers about Art to Ink, and he was like, what is this shit doing in my shop? Teddy's like, what's this shit doing in the shop? Walt's like, what this is doing in the shop? And Sky was like, tell him, bae, because Sky was like, if you don't tell him, I'm gonna pick you like a booger. And she was like, it's that dumb bitch. She said something about Bae, like she she said, oh, ask that dumb bitch Bae that you left here in the shop. I was like, damn, it seems like Sky don't like Bae because she'd always be taking little shots at Bae or whatever. So anyways, and so, young Bae tells him what happened. C's is flipping out. He's throwing shit. He's mad. He's upset. He's like, these are my enemies. He's just furious. He's breaking shit. He's just mad. Everybody leaves the shop. he's in the shop, and guess who walks in? Richard. How did Richard get into the shop? He still got the code. He still got the keys. So Richard comes in the shop, and he's taking down his posters, his paintings and shit. Caesar's like, these are my posters. These are my paintings. You gave them to me. Richard was like, nah, man, I don't work here no more. So they mines. And then they start going back and forth. And they're trying to fight each other. Supposedly security's still there because there was supposed to be a scene filmed, or the security just let Richard in. And all of a sudden, after all this time, oh shit, disappeared for mad long. All of a sudden now he want these goddamn paintings and posters and fucking shit. So anyways, he gets the paintings. They're going back and forth, and then they can't really get at each other. C's kind of like got to Richard and kind of like pushed him on the couch. Security came. They're just yelling and screaming. It was good to see Richard. It was good to see Puma. Puma's on both shows. He's on Black Ink, and he's on Marriage Boot Camp Reality TV Stars, which comes on Friday. I review that show too. And so they're going back and forth, and then Caesar's like, yo, I helped you when nobody else wanted to help you. I've been there for you every time you after rehab. Richard's crying, was like, yo, you're my brother. I love you. You don't respect me. Man, I helped you build this shop. This shop is part of mine. He sounds like Duchess. He was like, this shop is a part of mine too. Like, I put work in here. You don't appreciate me, yo. You turn your back on me. And Caesar was like, no, you went to Puma, man. That's it. You went to Puma. You hurt me. I don't know why you saying the shit that you saying. You're done. And you got Richard. He's crying because he bit the hand that fed him, and he needs some work and he needs some money, and he sees how C's got 5 motherfucking shops. He's blowing up. Anyways, peace. I'm out. One love. Donna, don't mess up Alex, man. Don't break his heart.